Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about Sukihana. She's currently being dragged on Black Twitter after releasing her recent music video called Get Low Freestyle. As you can see, it's clear that she took the creative direction to tap more into ratchet culture. I mean, of course, this is what she is known for. However, she decided to involve children. She decided to involve a young boy. She also decided to objectify a young boy in her video. So this is what we doing now. Skuhiana is one of the many women who endanger the life of little kids, especially young Black boys. Why are you twerking on a child? She also went on to say, I get that Skuhiana is trash and this is her MO. I'm more concerned that she even feels comfortable bringing those children there, recording and uploading it for the world to see. Abusing children is art and music to y'all? Her fans and the Yes Sis brigade gave her that power. She continued on by saying, any woman who would have children around music and activities like this is trifling AF. I don't care. She needs to be arrested. All of them do, to be honest. This video is sponsored by Beaufox Hair. They sent me this 4x4 lace wig and it's 150% density. It's 14 inches long, you guys, and it is only $100. Now, this is not top quality, high premium. This is simply an affordable wig, and I'm sure you guys can appreciate an affordable priced wig considering these gas prices, okay? So I know you guys have been asking me what wig am I wearing, what unit am I wearing in my live stream videos, and I know a lot of y'all are like, is she ever gonna release the details on this hair that she been rocking? Here are the details, sis. I love this wig. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I got this wig, I was a little disappointed because I felt like the unit was thinner. But one thing about this unit, it's a little tricky because when I washed it, it thickened up a lot. And I was like, oh. But the thing that I love about this unit, the absolute most, is how well it holds a curl, how well it holds body. For $100? For $100? For $100. You about to see what I'm talking about? So I just love how I put my little pin curls in and I do my makeup, and y'all should just see this body in this wig, y'all. It is amazing. It is amazing. So honestly, that is the number one reason that I actually enjoy this wig, and you guys constantly see me wear it in my live streams because I just love how it holds curls really, really well. And you guys have been seeing me do the curtain curl look, bang look in the front, and I just really like that. But look at these curls, you guys, and they last. That's another thing. They last. They last, and I don't even think you have to put a lot of like spritz and stuff in it. So that's why I can honestly say, for the price and for the body, yeah, I would actually buy this wig again. I would buy it. I would actually buy it for $100. Yeah, I would buy it. Look at it. And then of course, you know, I gotta put in my layers because I gotta make sure it is falling the way that I would like. But I just like how it has body and the body stays. So yeah. If you guys have been enjoying my looks on my live stream, this is the unit that I have been wearing. Again, this video is sponsored by Beaufox Hair. All links and information will be down below in the description box if you're interested. So how are you guys feeling about this? In my opinion, this entire situation is just poor representation. It's horrible for self-image. It's horrible for our children to see images like this, especially when we know as a Black culture, we as Black people deal with adultification. Adultification bias is a form of racial prejudice where children of minority groups, such as African Americans in the United States, are treated as being more mature than they actually are by a reasonable social standard of development. Adultification occurs when a young person is forced to grow up before their time. Adultification is also a form of dehumanization, robbing Black children of the very essence of what makes childhood distinct from all other developmental periods and innocence. Adultification contributes to a false narrative that Black youth transgressions are intentional and malice instead of the result of immature decision making, a key characteristic of childhood. The adultification bias that Black children tend to face historically, it is the root cause of their childhood trauma.
Negative stereotypes of Black women are also projected onto Black girls, which can contribute to adultification bias. Focus group participants overwhelmingly confirmed that even when they were young, adults viewed them as less innocent than their white peers.
There was this assumption that you're cussing people out, drinking, and having sex. But since I never thought about that before, they were basically introducing me to those topics right then.
In 6th grade, the school nurse asked my aunt if I was sexually active. And I was like, at the time, what? Nobody has sex. I didn't know anyone that had sex. She would never think to ask my white friend that.
My next point that I want to make is the fact that within Black culture, within Afro-American culture particularly, it is normalized that young Black boys are hypersexual at a very young age. They are praised and they are groomed to embody this hypersexuality. And it's something that I have been witnessing. It's also, I've had personal private discussions with Black men about this. A lot of them have lost their virginity to women that were much older than them. And honestly, it's truly disgusting to see a Black woman here with this image. Also, I want to get into what this tweet had to say. It says, when I had sex with multiple beautiful women, the hood glorified it, aka Black culture, Blackistanian. He also went on to say, when I stopped and started practicing yoga, my Black friends downplayed it and said, that's that white folk-ish. Why is it okay for a Black man to stretch his peen but not his mind? Because as you know, within Black culture, young Black boys are called educated lames, but they will glorify a young Black boy being hypersexual. So when I say I'm not here for this, I'm not here for this image. I'm truly disgusted by Sukihana. I'm not sure why she felt the need to include children into her antics. I understand that she sold her soul, but why use our children? And it's odd because she's a mother. She has sons. So this image that I'm seeing, I'm just not here for it. And honestly, you guys, this is on us. We continue to support people like Sukihana, and it has to stop because it is feeding into our trauma and it's causing more trauma in our children, which is not fair to them. We have to break the cycle. Next, I want to get into the state of twerking today and how it's being seen, how it's being used. But first, let's speak on where the dance originated from. We can trace the origins of twerking to the Ivory Coast and West Africa, where a similar style of dance known as the Mapuka dance originated. The dance has existed for centuries and consists of a series of movements emphasizing the buttocks. Twerking has many links to dances of the African diaspora. However, twerking is believed to have arrived in the US thanks to Jamaican dance halls. Twerking has long been a part of Black culture. It's only been in recent years that mainstream media began to acknowledge and accept it. The dance was mostly performed in the African American community, but former child star Miley Cyrus' performance at the MTV Video Music Awards in 2013 pushed it into the mainstream. She caused a social media meltdown. Her performance divided opinion, raising many questions on sexual exploitation, cultural appropriation by white artists, as well as artistic freedom and feminism. Dirty dancing has been around for decades. I look at twerking similar to how I look at belly dancing. Belly dancing is a spiritual connection between the mind and body to achieve a sense of holistic well-being. It helps with the sacral chakra. It celebrates the feminine soul and joy of womanhood. Historically, belly dancing was first seen as unique, and the sole purpose was believed to be celebration for women's fertility. It was seen as powerful and magical. Just like twerking, belly dancing was also exploited by mainstream media. It turned into something more and different. It turned into people believing that it was too sexual. Similar to twerking, this display of body movement is inherently sexualized, but I do believe that it is the way it is gazed at. I believe this is the case because it didn't start off that way. People just sexualized it in that way. While the origin of belly dancing was said to be from Egypt and supposed to be seen as powerful and magical, it somehow turned into people believing that it was too sexual. The form of belly dancing in these music videos are different from the original meaning. Even if these music videos were to have different meanings, people will still perceive it as too sexual. But these videos were also made to be sexy and show sex appeal. So in my opinion, because we as Black people, we didn't gatekeep twerking. We allowed mainstream media to steal it and take it over. And so now it's being exploited. Not only are Black women being sexually objectified, but the dance itself and the origin meaning behind twerking is being ruined. And it's all for a money grab. The reason why twerking is no longer being seen the same and it's losing its original meaning is because whenever the dance is being performed, it's to sell sex. When you include the movements with the lyrics, it is to sell sex. And so it is absolutely ruining not only the dance, but it's ruining Black women's image. It's something that I personally struggle with because I see beyond how we are sexualized and objectified, but also at the same time, I'm seeing how we're being exploited. I'm seeing how we're being violated. I'm seeing how we're not being respected while partaking in the dance on such a public stage like mainstream media, where no one cares to learn about the culture or the meaning behind the dance. They just want to exploit it for their own personal gain. Mainstream media did the same thing with belly dancing. And this took place around the early to mid 2000s when belly dancing was very popular within mainstream media. It has now died out. It's still incorporated in certain movements that we see today. So if you're mad at the image that you see when it comes to twerking, you feel like it's losing its meaning, you feel like it's losing its tradition, you feel like that it's not being seen the same, it's not being respected the same, it's all because of mainstream media. So that's all that I have regarding this video. Of course, I would like your thoughts and opinions down below. And if there's anything that you would like to add to my commentary, make sure you comment that down below as well. This is Real Talk with Yoni, where we keep it real so we can heal, and I will see you guys in my next video.